This year's highest paid TikTokers brought in more than $55 million in 2021. Over the last year, their earnings have surged, driven partly by their efforts to expand their fame beyond the platform that first turned them into celebrities. And this is serious money. We're talking up to $500,000 for a single post. We've got Avani Gregg at number 5, becoming TikTok famous in 2019 as Clown Girl posting makeup tutorials. That same year, she quit her job as a lifeguard, moved from Indiana to LA, and was one of the original members of Hype House, a content creator collective. Her earnings, $4.75 million. Also tied for number 5 is Chris Collins. Collins was working as a hairdresser in Vancouver when COVID hit. Her brother suggested she download TikTok while she was out of work. She did, and soon began amassing millions of followers on the app, where she played a number of recurring characters, many of them based on family members. Her earnings, $4.75 million. We've got two tied at the number 4 spot, Josh Richards and Bella Poarch, each with earnings of $5 million. Josh Richards' TikTok feed is full of bro-y antics, but brands like Amazon and Cash App don't seem to mind that one bit. He's monetized his party animal persona. He co-hosts a Barstool Sports podcast, has Annie energy drinks, and co-founded a VC firm, Animal Capital. He's also done a Netflix movie, Under the Stadium Lights, and started his own production company, Crosscheck Studios, a joint venture with Mark Wahlberg's production outfit. Bella Poarch is the third most followed person, becoming TikTok famous in August of 2020 with this video.
The B, it's M to the B, it's M, 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 M to the B, it's M to the B, it's M to the B, bang.
Which later became the most viewed TikTok of the year. Born in the Philippines and later raised in Texas, she served in the US Navy as a helicopter mechanic. Brands love her, and in the past year she's done sponsored content for Google, Prada, and Tinder. In May, Poarch released her first single, Build a Bitch. It reached number 56 on Billboard's pop chart, signaling what she hopes is her next phase as a musician. Number 3 is Addison Rae, who started making dancing TikToks as a student at LSU. After seeing her popularity on the app rise, she moved to LA to pursue being a full-time celeb. There, she became friends with a group of TikTok stars and helped form Hype House, a content creator collective which elevated her profile further. She was seemingly everywhere in 2021, getting a lead role in He's All That, which briefly ranked number 1 in 78 countries after its August debut. A month later, Netflix announced a new deal with Rae for several more movies. She also has a lucrative sponsorship with American Eagle and her Item Beauty line, a joint venture with makeup startup Made by Collective that sells its Last Snack mascara and other products at stores like Sephora. Her earnings, $8.5 million. And the most famous siblings on the app, Charli and Dixie D'Amelio. Drawing plenty of comparisons to the famous Kardashian sisters, they now have their own Hulu series, The D'Amelio Show. It premiered in September and was renewed for another season 2 months later. In December, Dixie performed at the Garden and 9 other venues for the Jingle Ball concert series alongside Ed Sheeran and the Jonas Brothers. And together, the sisters have a lucrative brand, Social Tourist, a joint venture with Hollister sold at roughly 500 stores operated by the retailer. They, of course, take home the number 1 and number 2 spots, Charli at $17.5 million and Dixie at $10 million.